Happy Monday, folks, and welcome to the last week of coloring countdown to Christmas. Today I'm working with watercolors on an image that I printed royalty-free from the internet. The link is in the description box below if you want to check it out. And I'm starting with watering or wetting my page around the text Noel, which is French for Christmas. So I want to have a very loosey-goosey, uncontrolled color dumping going on there. So I'm starting with that. For the colors, I did choose different kinds of blues. So I got a turquoise blue, and then more of an indigo blue and a Prussian blue. So different kinds of shades that I'm going to put down and then have bleed together. And once that is dry, I'm going to color the scenery a bit more controlled there, and with a way smaller brush in the words. Unfortunately, just like with last Friday, it's pretty much the same day that I'm producing this coloring here as I did with the Friday video. I lost the clip. So something, I don't know, technical devil thing was going on, and it was hungry and it ate my clips. I don't know. I lost the section that shows how I color that inside part, but it's the same as any coloring with watercolors, and I do have a whole playlist of watercolor paintings that I do, and you can watch there if you want to know how I watercolor. It's no difference there from how I colored the scenery in the word Noel. So I'm adding more water if I need to have more water for this background to really be wet and the color to flow, and I'm bringing in the darker blues from the lower section and from the upper section. So I have the light, the turquoise in the middle, and on top and the bottom part the darker colors flow in, and they mix and mingle there. So they look like snow clouds in the end once they're dry. Like I said, I'm having 3 tones. I'm currently adding the indigo over the turquoise, and the darker color that I introduced before that was the Prussian blue. So they're all warm blues. They have all quite a bit of, a warmer tint, a yellow going on. So I'm using that particular color scale for the background. Did let it sit for a while and then like air dry, and then I had my blow dryer on top working a bit of magic there and speeding things up because, well, I'm not patient. So gotta do what you gotta do, right? But I wanted the ink to, the watercolor and the pigment to pool a bit and settle onto or into the paper before I added heat and made funny, shapes with the blow dryer as well. So I'm gonna talk ahead now. You're not, like I said, gonna see it on screen, but once that was dry, I did take a smaller brush and I colored the whole inside part of the word Noel. And then I did let that dry, and then I'm gonna show you what I did to put everything together, which is snowflakes. So it's winter, there's a bit of snow on the ground in the word Noel, so I thought, let's add some snow. It also spices things up, it makes things a bit more alive and agile. So I did add some white splatters, and I really like to do that with the Kuretake watercolor because that is semi-opaque, so depending on how much water I do add, I get quite a nice solid white speckle going on, and I don't have to have every dot done with gel pen or something. And then on top, for the bigger blobs, I did use the gouache that I just showed you, because that really holds its shape and doesn't flow like the watercolor. So I hope you enjoyed watching along. I will see you tomorrow with a new video. Have a lovely day, folks.